on the deck tonight, David Griffin, our GT Academy finalist back a few years ago, making it all the way up to Silverstone. Driving for the ministry tonight, and of course in our upcoming endurance series, he's going to be one of the driving forces and one of the most competitive drivers we're going to have out there tonight and during the entire series. So again, you guys come on up here and join him. Right behind him, you know him from South Florida, the Orange Peel State, Mr. B. Working his way around the track here, number 2 driver for Family Motorsports. Little B, drunk and disorderly, not where he needs to be tonight, but we'll catch up with him soon. They were practicing for the endurance racing as well, possibly as GT3 drivers, but I think maybe as LMP2 drivers. We'll see. Either way, they're going to be a threat. No quitting these gentlemen here. And you know him and you love him. South America's Mr. Spectacular. Great country of Panama. Robert CCS. Let's go on board with Robert as he tries to into Mr. B's little road to glory here. We have 3 LMP2 class cars on the track and 2 GT3 class cars. D. Griffin with a fast number of 209.435. That's going to be the fastest of tonight. Well over. Oh, there's a big hit there, Mr. B. What the name of Sam Hill happened there? Mr. B spun it around. A big hit. Wow. Holy moly. That'll knock the chicken and dumplings right off your plate. Holy moly. So Robert taking command right there, not by choice, but more or less like brute force as as Mr. B spins it around like a top and gets nailed by Robert here. A fantastic run here from Robert. Oh, and he goes wide. And Mr. B coming right behind him. Looks like he's going to get right back to Mr. B here. Mr. B battling around on the outside here. Let's take another. Oh, and he goes again. It's a big smash up here. What the name? These two must have dramas. Big dramas here. Wow. I've never seen so many heads of lettuce rain down on these two drivers at one time. Boos and hisses as these two guys are not performing up to speed and up to par. What has happened to Mr. B and Robert? Punches thrown in the Mr. B camp there. Looks like some of Robert's guys not happy there. There we go. Neither one of these drivers choosing to come in here. Damage is on visual for this practice session, but yeah. Really, really hard punches there. Wow, interesting stuff. All right, let's move down the road here to the new kid on the block here, Jocks. Whoa. Yeah. Yikes, Jocks. What's on? In the Ferrari. Whoa, he's having a rough go here. Moving out of the way for some of these faster LMP2 cars seems a little bit difficult here. The young man. He's probably put in the wall several times, wadded it up. Yikes, he's got heavy damage on that machine. Let's take a look from the outside. Let's see if we can catch him. There he goes. All right, doesn't look too bad there. Jock's known for knocking the pretty off these cars real early on in the race. They're pretty good tonight, but might be setup issues. But ooh, he stays out. There you go. All right, this is the guy we have not talked to in quite a while. Star of the Project Cars 1 series. Teammate with the former Mr. Ed Pro. Number 2. The number 2 SoCal kid from the same area, but getting it done here tonight for the GT3 class. Only GT3 car with any pace. Jocks. Good kid, great personality. A lovely young chap. So Mr. B having wrested that spot back away, it seems like, from Robert. So these two are throwing punches, while this guy right here is set and sail. He's flashing the lights now, coming strong up on, that was the Jocks, I believe it was. Yes, it was. The Jocks got to really pay attention here. It's got one of the best simulation drivers in the world passing him by. Not to say the best, but pretty dang close to it. We're just playing around. All right, into the center of the corner here. Going down the hill, Jocks going a little bit wide, giving the driver and the LMP, oh, a little bump there. Pretty good, though, for the rookie driver. David Griffin just reminding him who's king and who's faster. No harm, no foul. He's off to see the wizard. Take that as a lesson learned, son. Very good stuff there. Mr. B hurtling down up toward the Rouge here. Mr. B blow-up dolls available now in king size and family size. That's right, love them long time. We love you long time. Sponsored by Mr. B. Up the hill and to the bus stop chicane right behind him. Mr. Spectacular moving through space and time. We got some damage on that left front. And Mr. B slowing it down and bringing him around. Oh, he's sporty through there and down the hill he goes. Robert has to be extremely cautious at this point, as Mr. B has been known to turn this thing around on a moment's notice. So looking racy. Looking forward to a fantastic event in the next few weeks here. So let's go ahead and take a Ministry of Speeds right around Spa-Francorchamps with David Griffin. Crank it up. Well, that was a little more than a lap with David Griffin around there, but there you have it. Car's handling pretty good there. Keeps it in the same gear most of the time around. Interesting driving style, but to say the least, but effective as he leads around, leads everyone around the lap track here. To a 13.8 of 3.7 to a next fastest number is going to be a 2:26.47 by Robert. But everybody else still well off the mark. Still early on in the practice stages here of the series. We still got a lot more, many more miles to drive here at Spa-Francorchamps. And of course, as you know, this is going to be a multi-class event, so many guys are going to be coming in and out of the series, and we're going to have different forms of drivers, different styles of drivers. Some series will be GT3, LMP1, some series will be LMP1 and GTE, etc., etc. We'll be messing them around here. They're all going to be endurance series, and they're all going to go up in time as we get into the next race, into the next race, into the next race. So this one will start at 4 here at Spa. The race after that will be 6, 8, 12, etc., etc. until we get to the final race of 24 hours. Now, again, this is just a practice startup series. Make sure that we got everything polished up and ready to go when we make our big invitations out to the alien drivers out there. Right now, we just want to go ahead and get warmed up with this, basically, and make sure that we have all our fingers and toes. Get everything dialed in. Make sure we got all the rules, glitches, violations, and such dialed in. Oh, there he is again, Mr. B in the bus stop chicane. Sponsored by Budweiser and Don't Drink and Drive. And don't mess with Texas. It's going to be Mr. B, 22108. And has he got some company behind him? I think he does. All right, we'll go back and check on Mr. B here in a second. Maybe not. Maybe we'll check on him right now. Because that's number 2 coming up behind him. Mr. B. What is going on here? All right. So I lost my train of thought, and yeah, whatever. Now, another side note to this particular series is going to be the winner of the GT Sport, Gran Turismo Sport, the other game, in Jeremy Pope's Gunfighter Motorsport Series, GT3 Series. Jeremy has asked me to run under my banner and have a GT3 series, and I told him absolutely, and he's been doing a good job so far. I think it's every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. And of course, the winner of that series by points, not by wins, will run in this endurance series if they can, if they do have the game. They'll be eligible to run this series with maybe not this race coming up here, or the race after probably would be the one with one of the actual crew members from the Toyota LMP Denso team. I'm sure I did say that correctly in the correct format, but you know him, you love him, Kobayashi. His personal lackey and whipping boy will be driving with us in our endurance series. He's a good friend of Dan McMoran and I. Y'all know Dan as Mackie 10. Dan and I had the privilege of meeting Dan. He came down to Texas here, where we went to the World Endurance event at Circuit of the Americas and had a cracking good time. Tea and crumpets and beers and steaks. So good job from Dan. I had a great time. And Dan has introduced me to Robbie. Robbie took myself and Dan and my wife into the Toyota pits, or should I say the garage, where we actually got to see the 2 cars coming in and doing driver changes. So good stuff from Dan and the Toyota camp. So he'll be driving with us here pretty soon. So it's going to be a wondrous adventure. Oh boy, look at the speedster right here getting around the number 2. David Griffin not taking any prisoners here. Just knocking the paint off these things as he runs by. Oh, a little wide there. Slow it down and get it under control. David Griffin, the GT Academy finalist. And now a pole dancer full time at Babes down the road there. So number 2's got his work cut out for him if he wants to play with the big boys in the big league. It's going to be fun either way. Remember, you can go to the website www.theministryofspeed.net, where you can sign up for a position here in this series. Basically, just car, livery, etc., etc. It's all there. Yeah, sign up and we'll throw your name in the box. We'll throw your name in the box. What did it say? So watching David Griffin hurtle around the track here through space and time. This guy's definitely got his car under control. And working on a setup tonight, he said. Looks like he's got it dialed in pretty good. Not finding any. Okay, hang on. Oh, yeah, excuse my language, excuse my yawning, but it's been a long, busy week, and it's only going to get longer and busier. Y'all keep me in your prayers. That's all I can tell you, man. It's, whew. Because you're no good, you're no good, you're no good. 2 minutes and 20 seconds left. David Griffin just dominating, humping like a dog in heat right now. 2:13.602, trying to go back in time. Sticking with it. And sticking in. So number 2, SoCal. Rob Panama. Mr. B, Florida. Jocks. I don't know. Got the front of that Ferrari nice and wobbly. Like we said before, if anybody can beat the pretty off this Ferrari, it'll be Jocks here. And he's got traffic coming in behind him. Oh, he goes wide there. That's got to be Mr. B. Let's check it out. It is Mr. B. Jock's doing a great job there, not pulling back on the track. Somebody actually listened to when I said that. Wow, man. Bitchin'. Whoa. So Robert not going to be able to catch David Griffin, I don't think, in 58 seconds. Where's David at? David is. Where is David is? That's it. David Griffin got one more lap. He's going to lap Robert, actually, maybe, possibly. Talk about a beatdown. I don't think my guy's going to want to race you no more, David. There's Jocks here at the bottom. There you have it. Oh, no, I don't want to get out of here. I'm still learning how to do this format as well. No, we don't want that. We don't want that. We don't want all that. So David Griffin hurtling up the Rouge. There is Jocks there in the GT3 car. Nice view as he makes the pass. Oh, runs up a little wide. These two have a little bump and run up there on the top of the hill earlier on. Where's Robert at? Oh, Robert's just right around the corner, maybe about a quarter mile in front of David Griffin, but I don't think David's got enough gumption to catch him. 3 seconds left on the clock. That's going to be it. This is the last lap. So as far as Robert's concerned, all he has to do is stay unlapped, and he's successfully... Oh, no! Mr. B spinning around. Holy smoke. Mr. B with the bogus hands move of the race tonight, still finishing third in the LMP class. Maybe not if Josh can get him. Oh, what a humiliating defeat for the veteran driver of a GT3 car can beat him in an LMP2 car. Oh, no. Come on, Mr. B. I'm just going to root for you just for posterity's sake, man. Holy smoke. Robert and David. Whoa, Robert is not too far. There he is right there. And David Griffin now, Robert's just got to hold on. Wow. What a change of events here. So he's got around him. Oh, maybe not. Oh, my God. Get around him. Get around him. Oh, he's a lap down anyway, but so it's still a visual thing. Mr. B can't keep that thing steered straight. No. Oh! That's just ridiculous. Ridiculous. You guys are making me laugh. So there you have it, folks. Robert crossing the stripe. All right, Robert. Winner here at, well, not winner, but crossing the stripe first, though. Right behind him, you know who it is. It's going to be this man right here, DG. That's it, folks. Also, Robert does have an I guess he doesn't. Well, good job, David Griffin. Awesome stuff. Let me get him up in the booth here. And a nice, quiet chat room. And we'll ask this young man some questions. David, are you in here? You're not, right? All right, I'm in the game chat. Well, how about that? How about that, huh? I didn't even make a party chat. That's pretty dumb. I will now. So anyway, thanks for joining us tonight. It was a quick practice session. What a great job from everybody out there who stuck it out. It's going to be tough. These first 4 hours are going to be hard racing. But, that's the name of the game here in endurance racing. We want to make sure that everybody has an opportunity to win. We're going to have driver swaps. Our first series is going to be GT3 and LMP2 here at Spa-Francorchamps. 4 hours long. September 21st, I believe, is the start date. Hopefully I'll have a place to start too. A fresh start from a fresh beginning. David Griffin, GT Academy finalist, dominating here tonight in the LMP2 practice session. Great job, man. Looked like you had your car dialed in. We did a couple of ride-arounds with you, man, and fantastic. Fantastic. Tell me a little bit your thoughts on the series and your thoughts on some of the drivers and, expand a little bit on what's going to happen here.
Well, I do have to say I got a long way to go to learn to drive this game. This game is tough. I made a ton of mistakes, got a ton of penalties. It's just ridiculously tough to drive this game.
Well, your car looked like it. I mean, I didn't see any penalties come your way as far as extending the track. You looked like you had a really good run.
I had five times that it told me to slow down. If not, I'd get a penalty. And one time I didn't slow down. I got a 4 second penalty.
Wow.
Slow down for the rest of them.
Wow.
But, it compared to Project One, I was running 203.9s in there on P2. I'm running a 209 flat here, so got a lot of work.
If it makes you feel any better, you're at least 15 to 20 seconds ahead of everybody.
Well, that's probably because they didn't put any kind of, they didn't probably change anything on their car.
No, probably not.
And a few other things.
I think they're used to rain.
Get to work on the suspension.
It wasn't raining. I think that's what it was. David, again, dominating tonight, man. Fantastic. You look great, and I'm glad to have you back. Of course, as we develop these series, David Griffin is going to be helping me design these simulations, and our goal is fun at on a little bit more difficult level, not the GT Sport levels. Not that I'm knocking the game, but I think the real drivability and the real talent of a driver comes out here. Wouldn't you agree, David? David? Yes.
Absolutely.
A little bit of delayed reaction for David, but that's okay. Hey, just go ahead. I'm going to sign off for right now. I'm going to go talk to the guys in a private chat, but thanks again for joining us tonight. It's a practice session. Winner tonight at Spa-Francorchamps, David Griffin, GT Academy finalist, and now rock star, the Ministry of Speed. No, I don't know if he is or not, but definitely a pole dancer for the ministry. David, thanks again for joining us, buddy. We'll see y'all mañana.
All right.
All right.